back to another episode of Resident Evil. Let's continue, shall we? How did they handle this? So we're right into it, huh? Run, Jill, run! I should be safe. No, I'm an idiot. I should have looked at what the key said, huh? Run, Jill, again! Because I'm an idiot. She's some caution so I could take one more hit. Now I should fear. Movements. Now I should be in fear again. But I have an emergency. Oh. Luckily, if the shark poisons me, I'll be fine. Sadly, the shark didn't poison me. I knew you could get other stuff from that. Especially that one time I didn't need a freaking herb. Whatever. At least I didn't die, so... This is why you always should look at the freaking keys. I decided not to look, and that screwed me over, because I assumed, like last time, because I somehow messed up. That's completely my fault. Just hoping he won't turn into a Crimson Head so soon. As long as I'm quick enough, it should be fine. But we'll see. Again, anything can happen, so... You know, I was talking about, like, remakes and that earlier, and I saw a petition about... Well, I saw a video about a petition that I guess was going on, and I think it's a really good thing, which I need to take the time to look at it. But basically what it is that if you recently seen for how games are going nowadays, it's just now, pretty much it's just constant add-ons, or online, not add-ons. And they don't even add a single player aspect. So basically, if you recall, like, Call of Duty Zombies, like, even though the game is meant to be online, they allow you to play it single player. Even the multiplayer, you can play it single player, which is amazing, because now not only even when they take down those servers, you can still play it and just play it with your buddies. It's not forcing you to lose it. You still have value no matter what. But now, games are only digital. So, whenever they decide to take the servers down, which funny enough, seems to be a lot sooner than games from back then. I swear, like, Call of Duty 6 will, like, be taken down, and somehow Black Ops 2 servers will still be up. And it's just awful, because it makes no sense. But not only that, it just ruins it, because you can buy that game like a week before and they wouldn't have announced anything, and then all of a sudden he fell off. That didn't happen last time, it happened this time though. There's the control. See ya. I'm out of here. Going now. But what the petition is for, though, is that it's going to now enforce a new law to stop them from just making an online game and then just taking it down whenever. So when you buy that game like a week before and then all of a sudden they shut down the servers and you can't get a refund, they now will have to force to add single player features like Suicide Squad. That's only online. And you can't even play it by yourself, even though mostly people just do play it by themselves, and they know this. They know people play these games by themselves, but they need a reason to make sure it's online, so you have to pay for microtransactions. That's really what it's all for. It's just to make you pay for microtransactions. Because why else would they need to put skins in, you know? Because it makes you more want to pay for something to show off to people. It's like, oh, now that people can see it, like really, it should be your own view. Like that's a stupid reason in my opinion, but it seems to work better if it's like online. I don't know why. It just seems to work better that way, and it's just way worse. But the thing is, though, if Suicide Squad doesn't do well enough, at some point, it's just going to get shut down. And that game is fully going to be cut off. The only way to actually experience it then is to watch videos, or hopefully someone brings it up online, but then Warner Brothers or whatever, Lucasfilms, or I don't know, who the frick made it? Rocksteady will then, of course, just take it down. They'll spend more money to take it down than just keeping the servers up. But with this petition, it will then, instead of just allowing the games to just be online, it's going to force them to add that single player component. So no matter what, the game will last forever. Which, to me, I think is a really good thing to happen. I don't think you should spend a game that only a certain amount of time it will work for. That was kind of like the issue with the Google Stadia. Because whenever I saw it came out, I was like, wow, that's a really cool idea. You know, no more storage in that. That's a really neat idea. But there's issues with that. Is that, one, you don't own it. Two, what happens if the servers are down or you just don't have good internet? Then that just don't work at all. And third, what happens when they stop giving service? Or that game is no longer usable? Caution, in case of drop in oil pressure, open valve 1. Okay. So yeah, that was kind of like the multiple issues that I had with it. And you know what happened? The thing didn't do well, so it flopped. They took it down, and everyone lost everything in there. What a big surprise. You know, I decided not to get it because, one, my internet's gone awful. I cannot do cloud streaming. It's just not possible. And two, I just knew that for how much money I put into it, it just will be taken away later on.
Emergency.
So that's what the petition's for.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
To create a law so it will force them to no longer just make online games. There will have to be a single player component.
pressure
Low pressure is
threshold.
lost. Turn this valve.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
I'm gonna return on this. Turn off the safety again.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
And there we go. Take that, Neptune. And drain the water. Yeah, I need to take a look at it because I think it would be a great thing to force the law. Because the thing is, by the time there will be probably a law will be placed on this sort of thing, it will be way too long. And it needs to happen. It just needs to. I think even laws should be placed about these microtransactions because these microtransactions are just getting ridiculous anymore. To the point where I don't even see the point in them. I don't know if that's just like me being old or whatever, but even I felt like that stuff was stupid back like in 2016 because further on microtransactions started becoming bigger and bigger. It's like whenever I spent like $15 like on DLC for Black Ops 2, yeah, I was like, damn, I wish you could just buy the zombies map, but in the same time, at least there's value in this. Now it's more like me saying like, damn, why should I have to spend like $10 for a freaking pick so I can get past this damn door? It's kind of like how the one guy, I don't know if it was serious or not. It was like you had to pay to reload or something. I don't remember that one too well, so I can't really state too much about it. But I remember that like really upset quite a bit of people. Damn that thing. I don't know. The thing is, like, I think also too, I think game companies are just becoming way too ridiculous also with, like, buying other things. Sometimes I don't mind it, but I think EA is, like, the worst case of it because of, like, their history. Like, they bought, like, Dead Space, Alice Madness Returns, or Alice, you know, Alice Madness or whatever. American McGee's Alice. There we go. And they create them, they add microtransactions, and then they're like, well, they didn't do well. Let's throw them away. Even though there's like way more that went into it. Of it didn't go too well. Even though they did amazing. Dead Space 3, not so much. It was still a good game, just not all like the first and second. But that just felt like they really pushed the microtransaction to where I'm surprised it wasn't really there for like 2. Like, I'm not kidding you, I'm surprised it wasn't really there. And they just threw them away. Like, the thing that sucks too with American McGee's Alice, he tried making the third one to the point where he crowdfunded it. And they still said no. Which to me is just insane, first off. And just horrible. And no reason they should have said no. No reason at all. Unless there was more into it. Like, my only idea is because they didn't fund it. I knew he was going to become a Crimson Head when I got back. Hopefully he's going to stay in there. I'm going to go get my lighter and that, and also light and get the book. I need the book too. But yeah, I don't know. I think microtransactions, paying of games have just gone too far. In the same time, I do love how games are getting such a higher quality. But in the same time, it's weird because they get in higher quality, but they just get worser in quality too. Which I don't know if that makes sense at all. But they seem like they almost get better and worse in the same time. I think some people understand what I mean, but not all. And if you don't, I can completely get why you don't understand that. But what I'm trying to say is that technically games get in way better quality visually. Like, this game is like turds basically, and basically like even further behind that, like the Sega Genesis or Sega whatever in game, or the whatever, I don't know anymore, but they're N64. Those are technically like way worse in quality than what games are now, because we've seen what Resident Evil freaking 8 looks like. It's insanely better quality. But the thing is, it's weirdly, even though it's gotten better in quality, it's technically gotten worse. Because I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla actually states it pretty well, is that even though the game looks amazing, technically there's just not much to it. It's very boring, it's very basic, it's pretty watered down, that I think what Assassin's Creed used to be. But at the same time, that could just be me just being like, remember the good old days, you know? You know, and things have gotten better, but things have gotten worse. I think, like, for amazing story is probably Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I didn't care for Revolution. And Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Not Syndicate. What was that? Assassin's Creed. Frick, what's the one with Arno? Assassin's Creed Unity has the most amazing parkour. Just absolute. Oh, I went the wrong room. He almost gave me a damn hug. Please stay in there. It doesn't have a push handle. Where was I? Oh yeah. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Origins, Unity, I think, oh, not Unity, Odyssey, Valhalla, Origins, Odyssey, yeah, all three of those. I don't know. I don't think they're that amazing. No, I'll give Origins a bit. It's a really good game. But Odyssey and Valhalla, at least Valhalla had assassins in it. Odyssey, it wasn't there. It was just the Templars. I don't know. I just feel like I'm complaining about stuff. But that's just how I feel. You know? And the thing is, with me, with Assassin's Creed, I have a high love for Assassin's Creed. Like, I really love Assassin's Creed. To me, that's one of my favorite games. My favorite games. And other people might not like it as much as I do, and I can get why. Everyone has their opinions on games they like. Like Dead Rising. With that, people don't like the timer. I absolutely love it. It creates a a layer of difficulty for the entirety of the game, which is kind of disappointing that they got rid of it. I think, if anything, they should still have it there, but you can choose to get rid of it if you want to. I don't know how difficult that would be, but I think that would be a greater way of doing it. But going back to the level of quality, it's just that games are just getting so boring and basic, and menus. Oh, the menus at times, they're awful. Okay, that's important for later. And books in there. Nudity. Not that one. I did not want to leave. No, I think that was her arm. Yeah, that's her arm. Whatever. Go. I need to do one thing. I just need to do one thing. Because if I don't do it now, the next part's going to be even harder. Because I think I know what's coming up next. And I think this is what confused me last time, so might as well be safe about it. No, I've also been looking more into eBay too. Mostly because of GameStop. I used to get pretty good deals there, but half the time you never know what the condition's going to be like. They show you the picture, but it's not all going to be like you think it's going to be. And I think that's just awful. Because it's nowhere near like what you think it's going to be. Because it'll be like, oh, you show a picture of the game in the case and all that. And it's like, well, you know it's used. Well, yeah, but they also show it, everything's there. And then all of a sudden it's like they ship you a freaking game in some random case because they have their own cases with their own thing written with marker of what it is. And it's just, why? You know that means it's cheaper too. Because we all know gaming. If it ain't CIB, you know, pretty much all there, and it ain't good. Which, funny enough, because their stock had just plummeted like by a ton, or sales, and it's just like, I think I know why. That's the funny thing, because I actually think I know why. And probably not fully part of it. Their business just sucks in so many ways. But the thing is, to me, like for me, was that they used to do deals. They still do them, but not exactly the same. They just did a slight small difference. And basically, they would have like 4 for 20 or 4 for 40. And basically, if you bought games that were like $20 and under and were used, and they would all become the price of $20. And that's a really good deal. I was able to get like 12 games for like $60. And obviously for the 40, I went in the wrong room. Go back. For the 40, you just go for games that are 40 and under that were used. And it was awesome. But the small difference that they did, I think that just completely screwed over the deal because I just hate it, is that they made it to where it was pickup only. Yeah, pickup only. I hate pickup only because it's always somewhere far away. Okay, red. Okay. I swear, like, wherever it is, like, anything is, like, 4 hours away. And they expect me to go pick it up. And even worse, half the time they don't even state it until you almost buy it. Yeah. But I was, like, thinking, I was like, why is it saying pickup only? It's like, that makes no sense. And I took a... I need to stop hitting it. I took a deeper look and I saw why. And I'm like, no freaking way. No way they did this. Like, what kind of bullcrap is this? 365. Okay. Alright, I can remember. 365. I'm going based on when I did the lights. I'm just gonna take this with me now. 365, 365, 365. Actually, I'll open the door and then I'll return and save. But yeah. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I'm like, yeah. Like I'm ending the conversation and I don't even remember what the frick I was even talking about. You know, I was just thinking about Alice Madness Returns because it was going to be called Asylum. I'm sad that it's freaking gone. Three, 5, 6. So this is 6. This was green, so 5. No, this was red, so this is 3. And this is green, so this is 5. Wait, wasn't it? Or is this red? No, this was orange. Hold on real quick. Alright, welcome back. Okay, so this was 6, and this was 5. I should have just switched them around, but I decided to look back in the video. See, I use this, whatever. Alright, go in the files, and then here. Oh, damn, there's like, and I don't have anything. Oh wait, no, right here. Let's see here. Yeah, this should be fine. UMB 7 is green. UMB number VP17 is blue, and V-Jolt is a dark brown. Alright, so now that we got that, actually, hold on. Okay, that was all of it. Okay, so to get to this, 1 plus 3 equals 4, 4 plus 6 equals 10, 1 plus 6 equals 7, 10 plus 7 equals 17, and 17 plus 3 equals 20. I know this, but it creates the order for you, so that makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so need to look at files one more time. We learned that the chemical in the family UMB number 12 contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. Okay, to a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. Okay, so I'm guessing 1 in 3 is water. Because I'm seeing 17 right there. And you got green and yellow. Which we know green, or is there green? No, yellow and red. And we got 3 and 6. So I'm guessing this plus red. I'm just going to grab some of this too. So combine this with that, which is purple. Should be 4. I don't even see it on here, so I'm thinking that's fine. But 4 plus 6, so these two should combine and become orange. Okay. Now I need water again. And grab another yellow. So if I combine these two, it should be green. Now I add these two together, which now be blue because now it's 17. And now I need to add that blue with the red. And there we go. Now we're going to do something cool. So if I'm right, if we go in here, Not instant? Okay, maybe not instant. I might have to fight it still. This will be dangerous, but I'll try it. Can you? Alright, let's go heal. I thought it was instant, so I was kind of like cheating a little bit. But whatever. Who knows? I could be doing it entirely wrong. Because I thought Chris would get captured, and then you had to use Rebecca to free him. But I had that entirely wrong. Obviously. Or maybe I was right and I somehow like avoided it. Which could be possible. I don't need that. I'll take this, that, and actually not that. That's way too good. I'll look at that later because that's meant for me. Actually, I'll look at it now so I don't accidentally ignore it because I will forget. I don't know how it became like this, but me and my pals, because rat apocalypse or whatever. Well, a bit more to that than just that, but anything involving with rats, I always have a part of. And one thing is that I have a rat army, because why not? So stupid, but I love it. Can you actually hit? Seriously. Don't make me use my shotgun. And I guess rats are being found in energy drinks or something. I'm gonna get knocked off. Oh, happy that didn't kill me. There's probably, yep, I'm in danger now. Damn, I am lost. Yes, it is dead. What? Hold on a second. If you notice the cut back, because I wanted to show this scene. I think it's too cool. I figured out what happened last time though. I was right. You can have Rebecca save Chris, but what you have to do is Snakebite has to die at like early on, which makes sense because the first time I played, I didn't know where the room was because I don't think I made it there in time. So yeah, basically what you have to do here is that you have to go kill the roots, which I know where that is. I just thought it happened sooner. I didn't know you had to do it sooner. I thought you could do it later. So basically what you gotta do, first, dump all this garbage, don't need it. And then we go and get the chemical. Which we know how to make. So this should be like stupidly easy. I guess. I had to remember what the code was. The files. Might as well. Grab 2 of these. Get some water. And some red. This. And combine this with that. Now we need to go kill the roots. Means we're going to be saying hi to an old friend. Have this ready. See it. See, am I able to still go through this way, or do I have to go around? I have to go around. I kind of guessed. The whole place would have been unflooded. Yeah, I didn't know. It's kind of weird. So technically I was never going to get that one thing. This way. I am running out of time, but hopefully by doing all this, I'll be able to save. Good to see this place this time not flooded. Oh, Mr. Sharky. Looks like the control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. Well, that was it. That's all we needed it for. So let's head back to the plant. The one way still locked? Yep, so we're going to be heading in there like we went there for the first time. That means we're also going to be seeing our zombie friend again. The thing is, I think I already missed a chance for the special ending, but in the same time, I made things like a little bit easier. Even though, like, on easy would be fun. I wasn't even thinking about it, so I might have accidentally screwed myself already. We'll see. If you're confused what I mean, an ending, a good ending for one character. Oh, geez, excuse me. I have to have my shotgun ready to go. Which it is. It is cocked and ready to blow off a zombie's head. You know what's weird? I haven't got a single headshot with Jill yet, and I don't even know if she can do that. I think she can. I don't see why she wouldn't. Damn. That works. Hey, if he goes down, that works. So, what it should do, the plant, it should have technically killed it, I guess. But it'll still be kicking, and then I don't know if we play as Barry or not. I think he's just supposed to come in and save us from the plant. That's what should happen. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna move on, because I might have already screwed myself. I think me literally not getting the shotgun might have already screwed myself. Oh look, it is dying. Nope. Psych.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry,
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
all right.
Barry's keeping an eye on the surrounding area. Alright. So that is it. We're done with this area now. That should have been it. Yeah, so that's pretty much what happens. If you're wondering why sometimes, like, I think I actually talked about this before. Why, like, I kind of jerk around is because I shake my leg. I'm very impatient. Or just staying still for too long. And it causes me to... Oh, hi.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna check something. I feel like you can hear them talking before.
Barry,
I think I'll stay here a little longer.
Okay. Nothing. Yeah, might as well look, you know. Gotta keep an eye out on these things. Say we're moving quite well. I think, if anything, this might take like 4 or 5 more episodes, and then this series will finally be over. Then I'll be moving on to the next game, which will be great in my opinion. I do just want to be kind of done with this game. I might try to 100% it. I don't know for the platinum, but that would be tough. Ah, screw it. I'll get it later. I just remembered those blue herbs. I was gonna grab those before heading in here. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it like I did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.